Hi, welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I'm Claire, and I thought I would show you how my planner has changed since January. The inserts have evolved. My thought process behind the changing of my inserts. Warning now, it's a messy, lived in, scribbled in, crossed out in, very low stickered planner. So if you're fine with that and blank white spaces, then please keep watching. Hi, thank you for returning. If you're returning, I don't know what I'm saying, but then anybody who's been here knows that my brain goes off on tangents quite regularly. Right, so in January, I first started in the Happy Planner Classic size. I did order a couple off Amazon. They are opening them and things are back in the videos. I also got a big, really cheap, and I was trying to make the big work for the first week, but it didn't. So as I'd already thought about being in the Happy Planner Classic size, I went back to it. Now, I am in a Happy Planner Classic size, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 disc system, but there is no Happy Planner pages in here. I have taken what I was doing with my Filofax and just scaled it up because I found there wasn't enough space in my Filofax. I needed more space, and actually I'm thinking I might, and it's only a might, go up to a big Happy Planner Classic size. That's the 11 rings, so it wouldn't actually be the Happy Planner size because I'm here in the UK. I would make it an A4 size. Something I have learned going through from January is I'm a pro procrastinator, which I knew anyway, but I also I've really struggled with lists and writing lists because, and this is crazy, but I'm sure there's somebody else out there that knows, that feels the same. I've written the list and then I feel the list is telling me what to do, even though I've wrote the list. So I've been trying to work on that the last month in February, and I think I've sort of got there, which is how my March pages have come, but it started in January. If you're following this, well done. Sorry, dyslexic neurodiverse brain, I fly off in all sorts of different angles. If you're new here, I'm a mum of 6. I have one son with ADHD, one son with autism and Duchenne muscular dystrophy, so it's been quite a challenging February, but let's see how my pages have changed. So this was my monthly to start with in January. So I'm going to start in January and I'll just go through to March and you can see how it's changed. So I was going to add my meals, which is what these were for, but I then was like, I'm writing them on the day, on the weekly. I'm writing them in my meals that we've eaten. I don't need to add those in. So I stopped for the next month. Wasn't quite sure how I was going to use this, so I have put George's appointments or hospital appointments or anything important on here, and when the bins go out I will keep this in my planner. This bit will stay. The weeklies will come out, which is why I'm doing this now. So this was my, and like trying to track upping George's steroids. So that was that. So it started the month. So I didn't actually come in here until the 6th. I designed these pages, and this is what I was going to use before I tried to make the big happy planner work, which I couldn't. So I was trying to, I say work, I have hobbies, and it's what keeps me ticking, keeps me going. So I was trying to put them all in together. It's not work, I don't get paid for it. It's crafting that I like to do, and maybe one day it will turn into more, but at the moment it's my hobbies, but it just sounds more important if I say work. So these I was keeping as what I'd done, and then this was YouTube, want to do, deadlines, and important. So important that I have done those now, but I still haven't given the O-rings over. A track of our meals and what I had finished and what I was going to order. So that's how the week 3 went, pretty much using it the same. Week 4, as you can see, it's a messy scribbled in planner. I was trying to work out what to do with these bits, and then week 5 again, I sort of changed it up. I think I went back into my big happy planner for my hobbies. I won't call them hobbies, although I do call it work. And I think that's when I suddenly was like, actually I need a bit more. So 22nd, I was still not sure how I was using those, so I started doing a daily, which was literally, I wrote from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. and I just time blocked, but I time blocked as I went. So unless it was something important that was set in stone and then I wrote it on there, I literally just started time blocking my day after I'd done it to see what I'd actually done. And because I'd spent so long reading and doing stuff, sitting on my backside, overwhelmed, I was trying to come up with more. So that was the end of January. So when I went into February, I used some stickers, and you can see the setup of this. I was just trying something a bit different. So I've kept the appointments that are on, but what I've also done is tried to put, okay, sorry, that was my son looking for a charger. Completely lost my train of thought now. So now what I've been doing is putting in just like a bit of the day of something that I've done. So that's that one, and I've taken, as I said, taken out the dailies. Now that's an empty page. I was trying to do, because I've got these happy planners that I got £10 each. They're old 2023 stock, so I thought, oh, let's have a go at trying to use them. So this was where I thought, okay, what can I do? So my monthly goals, I struggle with goals. I think I've got to work up to them. So February, I set myself this month time block what I do and the time. So not writing what I've done as what I want to do, what I've done. Check in, wake up, lunchtime, bedtime. Take 5 minutes to think about how I feel and how my body feels. Now, I've done the wake up one. I did the lunchtime a couple, but I haven't done the bedtime. I think this is one that needs work after the end of this month. This is one that needs work. And think about, why can I not answer written questions? I need to think more on that one. I haven't thought about that one. But I did think, think on this one, and I'm getting a little bit better. If I write a list, I can do it. The list is not telling me what to do. It is things that I need to do, and I need to keep remembering that. And my note to myself is, if you want change, you have to work towards the change. It won't just happen. And then here I put thoughts this month, plan my time better. I'm writing down what I did in a day, which is my way of planning my time better at the moment, so I can see what I do. Work on my mood and how I'm really feeling. I was doing really well with this, but I've fallen off the wagon a bit, so I'm going to put this on again for next month to show, to keep going. And what am I doing with my day? Write down what I'm doing. So whatever I'm doing, I write it down. And if I don't do anything, I don't write anything down. This was from the monthly thing, but again, I'm finding it's not where I normally am. I'm in my monthly, I'm in my daily, I'm in my weekly. This is sort of hidden, so I don't see it. My gratitude for February, I need to rework where I put that, because again, it's not in my brain. And if it's not in front of me, it's not in my brain. My rabbit got hold of my planner and chewed. So February, I started off again writing just what I'd done in the day with maybe a little to-do list. Again, writing out what I've done. And then George was in hospital. So George was in hospital having a nasal gastric tube put in for feeds. So we were in there for a while. And while we were in there, I thought about what I wanted out of my daily pages. Now, a lot of people's daily pages aren't quite what I'm looking for. So I decided to design my own. Now, I'm very much, it has to be, I have to see it in front of me to remember. Actually, hold on. That's fine. It's not anything too important. I suddenly thought there was something important on here, but there's not. So I need to be able to see what I need, whatever. So I have kept my timeline here. And yes, this was my to-do list. We had to go back into hospital on the Monday because we'd got home for weekend leave and we didn't know if we were staying in. So I wanted to be prepared if we were staying in. We didn't, we came home, but so that was my time block. My to-do list, sometimes I am writing what needs to be done. Other times I am writing it as I've done it so I can tick it off. My win of the day, I suppose we could use that as my gratitude. How I'm feeling, what meal the family ate. I'm wheat intolerant, so I quite often eat different meal to what they eat. This is a like a random, this changes. I used it for shopping here. This is it says tracker because I couldn't think what else, but I mean it's doing George's feeds at the moment. So like his AM, like lunchtime and PM feeds through his tube. He is eating as well, so this is a top up. Important. What I've spent. So I did a food shop and I think I bought a few snack things for the hospital from the local shop. What I've ordered. Cleaning. work again, which is hobbies, but I did manage to do Adele's cards. I printed them out, I cut them, and I took them to her. AM routine, PM routine, it's still flowing. This is still what I was doing. Now, my breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks, exercise, walk, water and steps, sleep and wait were in my self-care section back here. But I just thought, okay, for now, let's put them on here. So my whole day and anything I want to know is here. So that's what I have been doing. And you can see they've changed. So I've been doing really well. So I need to do Saturdays and Sundays. But so that's how my monthlies have changed. So my weeklies have also changed. So this is where I was trying to work out how I was going to use these weeklies. And then, so we're in hospital. So when we're in hospital, I was like, how can I change these up? Because this bit here's not working. So I was having a play and I thought, okay, so I thought we could use this for this channel and put some headings and stop using my Big Happy Planner. And down here, my cleaning, because and I use my FOMO to print this out, with my way my brain is, if I don't see it, I don't think about it. So, which is why I need a big chunky book, because it all needs to be here. If I had different books, I'd get lost. So I was like, okay, I don't like the way the FOMO had done that, but I thought, okay, what am I going to do? Because this doesn't quite work either, and I want to keep using my Big Happy Planner. So I redesigned the pages. So I still have my bit here, which I can write a bit about what I've done. I've got a tracker, which I had in my self-care section, but didn't now have. And what I've done is my cleaning, my weekly cleaning, I have put on here. So it doesn't need, every box doesn't need ticking every day. I just need to make sure I do it once a week. It's still a work in progress, but I've put my meals that we're having for the week, what I've spent. Oh, you've all seen that now, which is far too much. What I need to do, what's important, what I need to do for work, and what I want to buy. And that's pretty much it. So that's my new dailies. Now, yes, I cut myself, didn't realise, bled on my page. Never mind. So this page is changing out. Where's it gone? This one. So my where'd it go? Where'd it go, guys? I don't know. Where is it? This 2 pages I'm putting to here, which I will need to fill out, but that is what I'm doing for there. So my monthly, again, I've kept it very simple, and I will just write in a little line of anything important that we do. So G went to Kay's house. I had lunch in a pub, which was very weird because it was just me on my own. because while he was at Kay's house, I stayed around because it was quite a drive, and I drove him. So that's this at the moment, and I've used my FOMO to write these out and do the dates and these stickers here. So, and these were some that I've had, I don't know, about 10 years. So this is empty. So this is what one of my pages looks like. So I have gone through and highlighted, coloured, and somehow missed that one out. I don't know what I was doing. Just to highlight, because my brain needs to see things. So this I can see automatically separates the sections. And this, I have no colour. There is no rhyme or reason to colours. The different colours then make it stand out in my brain. So this is how my weeklies have changed going forward from January to March. I really hope this has helped you. And as I said, it's a messy, lived-in planner. But if you've enjoyed this video or my content, then please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading your comments. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.